Welcome back to my channel. Lovers of orgies, you guys are welcome back to my channel. So, my people, I tell you, report reaching me presently now in Landa. Yes, one of the Oloris is under, I don't actually know if I would say she's under spell presently now because with Landa, she has actually danced for joy. The rumors we are gathering presently now with Landa, yes, the crying whalers in the palace of Ilefe, they are actually crying because yes, one of the Oloris is actually celebrating the return or the return of Queen Naomi, and this one has actually caused a lot of onlookers in the palace of Ilefe. Those that don't actually want Queen Naomi back in the palace of Ilefe, they are no longer happy hearing the name of Queen Naomi in the palace of Ilefe. But it is inevitable. Queen Naomi will always represent when you actually mention the palace of Ilefe. She always her name will always be relevant in that palace of Ilefe. So, my people, by the rumors I've gathered so far from the Odua press and also the other Yoruba bloggers and our source close to the palace, we learned that Dr. Elizabeth Opeoluwa Ogunwusi has actually celebrated. She's actually dancing for joy. She has actually put up a celebration shoe presently. Now we learned that she actually celebrated in style. We actually heard from our source that she celebrated in style because presently now we learned that iyanifa has actually announced Queen Naomi's return to the palace. I told you guys like this, a lot of exciting things are really coming out from the palace of Ilefe, and this one that Iyanifa has actually announced Queen Naomi presently now, it has actually turned to another thing because if you remember earlier on the live broadcast that I actually gave to you guys that yes, Iyanifa has actually bet Queen Naomi because yes, she has actually finished her full moon ritual, and yes, she's yet to come back to the palace of Ilefe, and we remember that Queen Naomi talked about a condition that she actually gave to Kabiyesi to return to the palace of Ilefe, that if Kabiyesi can meet up to that this thing, to her condition, that she will gladly come back to the palace of Ilefe. But we are yet to hear that Kabiyesi, because we learned that Kabiyesi has actually given the Oloris 24 hours. Four of the Oloris that Queen Naomi requested to leave the palace of Ilefe, and we learned that Seculars has actually gone out. The publication team in the palace has actually sent Secular out, and we learned that yes, so we learned that Opeoluwa has actually putting out her dancing shoes and she's celebrating the announcement of Queen Naomi returning back to the palace of Ilefe. So, my people, I tell you, a lot is about to go down in that palace of Ilefe because yes, one they say there's an adage I actually want to remember presently now, but it actually escaped my mind. They say well, quite all right. If I actually remember it, I'll put it out there. Say, another man's food is another man's poison. Let me actually remember it. Another man's food is another man's poison. Dr. Lizzie Opeoluwa actually celebrating Queen Naomi really shows that yes, she has actually waited for Queen Naomi to come back to that palace of Ilefe. If you remember, Queen Naomi was out of the palace of Ilefe before Opeoluwa was married to the palace of Ilefe, and it kind of the we heard information I actually got when I studied about Opeoluwa. She was never in the palace. She was never a visitor, or even she never came into the palace when Queen Naomi was in the palace of Ilefe. She never came into the palace when Queen Naomi was in the palace of Ilefe, and in kind of the way that has actually given her the leverage to come close to Queen Naomi. Because if you have seen a time without number, anytime Kabiyesi has a disturbing issue, he actually tell Opeoluwa mostly things about concerning the relationship between and Queen Naomi, and we have seen that yes, Opeoluwa has been a helping hand towards Kabiyesi to bring him back Queen Naomi, one of the allies that has actually worked to bring back Queen Naomi into the palace of Ilefe. So, my people, if this is your first time actually listening to me, do well to like and share, and also subscribe on your notification, because you know what I do on Hodges. I actually give you the rumors making out on social and the yemo out there. So we'll just learn from our source close to the palace of Ilefe that earlier was today that Opeoluwa picked up her dancing shoes and she has been dancing all throughout, celebrating the fact that Queen Naomi is coming back to the palace of Ife, and this one has actually cost a lot of things because we learned that as this thing herself, a first lady of the palace of Ife that has just been demoted, wasn't happy because yes, the Olori quarter, if you remember, she has actually been relegated and actually sent away from the Opeoluwa quarter. And if you don't actually know, let me explain what a Opeoluwa actually means. I know I have my mummies in my that are my subscribers that actually knows more about the Yoruba cultures and everything. They will actually let you know that Opeoluwa represent the first wife. That means first wife of the Oba. It actually represents the first wife, but we saw that Kabiyesi has actually taken up that position away from her because Kabiyesi has actually seen it that she does not deserve to be the first lady of the palace of Ife. She does not deserve it. She is not somebody that can represent Kabiyesi at any given second of the day because of, yes, much trouble has actually come from Olori Igbi so far. She has actually caused more commotion. The Igbira women has actually come and caused a lot of confusion in the palace of Ife. So by people know the way we see this matter presently now, everything will land that Dr. Lizzie is in a dancing shape presently now. And if you remember when Kabiyesi actually vacated Olori Igbe away from the this thing. When Kabiyesi actually vacates Igbe away from the Opeoluwa's quarter, we learn that yes, Dr. Lizzie Opeoluwa refused going into that apartment. She said that apartment belongs to one person alone. Say they can't be two that will drag that apartment. That you can easily see the humility and the respect she actually has for Queen Naomi, and that has actually made her to put on her dancing shoe. We learned that she danced and she kept on playing her music inside her Olori quarter, and she was so excited why the crying wailers in the palace of Ife kept on crying. We learned that yes, this thing Igbe actually went to her Olori quarter to confirm what was the celebration for. Why is she dancing? And she actually told her, you should have actually known that yes, iyanifa has actually announced Queen Naomi, the return of Queen Naomi to that palace of Ife, and we learned that this one has actually thrown her off balance because yes, Kabiyesi did not state much reason why he actually wants the Olori to leave the palace of Ife between the next 24 hours. So I pray that this Olori comply to this particular matter presently now and go out of the palace so that Queen Naomi can easily come back to the palace and Prince Tadenikawo and take their place in that palace of Ife. So my people, I say you guys should go to the comment section, put your own opinion as it deem fit, because I tell you a lot is about to go down this pepper den dance season, and we learned that she bluntly left Dr. Lizzie presently now, but she Opeoluwa is not, even though she is not disturbed by the way Igbe actually left her. We learned that she kept on dancing, celebrating, because yes, she was actually playing Yoruba Christian music, and she has actually danced so much to celebrate the fact that Queen Naomi is coming back to that palace of Ife. So my people, I tell you, a lot of excitement, and this one will learn that yes, Kabiyesi has actually started decorating the palace of Ife to bring back Queen Naomi back to the palace of Ife. So my subscribers and my returning subscribers, you guys are the really MVP. So you guys should go to the comment section, put your own opinion as a deem fit. So I say thank you very much.